And when did you know that you were, I guess, let me unpack some of this. For you, when did this become a reality of gender fluidity? Did you even know the term fluidity?
No, see, like at the time, I first realized that, because I've liked women since I was like a kid. I've always had crushes on girls. Like my first kiss with a girl when I was like 5 years old in the playground. And
that's early.
Yeah, started young. No, but the first time I realized I was even attracted to men, I was like 14 at this campground with my family, and there was this shirtless muscle man playing football with his son, and I was kind of like, oh, that's nice. That looks.
So there was an attraction you felt for just the girl in the play yard, and then the guy that you'd seen later.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, this is something. But I didn't know that you could be both, or you could, change it up or whatever. So I just kind of hit it for a while and didn't explore it until I was later in my teenage years.
And before you get to the teen years, Ari, I want to talk to you about, it was early for you as well.
Yeah, my first experience with a girl was actually when I was 10 years old in the backseat of my mom's car, and she was driving it. So it was
What was the experience?
She and I had just always been close. She was my next door neighbor, and my mom was driving us somewhere, and she and I had always been flirtatious as it was, and just pecking each other on the cheek. It was just kids being extra at first. And then we accidentally both simultaneously kissed each other at the same time, and it was just oh, that just happened. And so I didn't explore it or anything. It was just this happened. This is an event that just happened.
When did you learn the term, though, sexual fluidity? How did that become the definition of what the two of you were feeling? Ari, I'll start with you.
I didn't know the actual terminologies. At that time, I only knew the difference between being gay or straight, and I was somewhere in the middle. So like Remy said, I kept it to myself. I kept this little bit of me to myself, because there was nobody else that I could really relate to.
So who first told you the term sexual fluidity, and how did they explain it?
It's sort of, I was doing my own research just about what my identity means, because that's, we're in the internet age, and a lot of it isn't taught to us, so we do have to go and look. And for me, none of these labels, and especially because within the gay rights movement, it's all about born this way.
Yeah.
Right? And for me, in 2019, I wasn't born bi, I wasn't born gay. I was attracted to women, and then I came into my sexuality on my own later in life, and it sort of fluctuates. Sometimes I want a feminine energy, or sometimes I want a masculine energy, and that isn't reserved for sort of woman or man. It's sort of if I want to date someone feminine at the time, that includes cis women, trans women, non-binary femme people, or just a feminine gay man.
So I get the word, obviously, the nature of fluidity is constantly flowing and moving. How is that different than someone saying they are bisexual?
Well, because a lot of stigma around bisexuality is a lot of people see bisexuals as they're undecided. They don't know, they're confused, or they're somewhere in between that they're gonna be gay eventually. So for me, the term sexual fluidity takes away and not to separate myself from bisexuals, because sometimes I do identify as bisexual, but...
Wait a minute, stop. So you can be sexually fluid, but then identify as bisexual?
Well, because it just fits also. I also fit within the umbrella term of bisexual, and sometimes I self-identify as gay, or, sometimes I'm homoflexible. You know what I mean? That's
what does homoflexible mean? I'm gonna have to take notes here. Let me see here.
So,
no. So, homoflexible is what? Because I instantly, when I saw that term, I thought, oh my gosh, is that a slur? Is that a? I mean, but that's what you call yourself.
It's because I live within sort of there's gay culture, right? There's gay clubs, there's gay slang, there's gay, just again this gay culture. But I don't identify really as just that. There's no bi clubs, there's no bisexual slang. So I live within gay culture, and most of my friends are gay. So, when it comes to living in this sort of binary that we're forced to exist into, I lean towards more the gay lifestyle, but I also am actively dating women and attracted to women.